Pisces, what it do? My name is Patrick and this is Porché Tarot. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing your reading for the week of February 4th through the 9th. Thank you for joining me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Would really appreciate it. We'll be pulling some overarching energy from the Sacred Destiny deck. Your reading will be from the Mystic Mondays deck, clarifiers from the Light Seers Tarot, and we will pull advice from the Untethered Souls deck. You are my last reading for the week, Pisces. Hopefully it's a good one. Let's get into it. Change. I forgot who else pulled change this week as the overarching energy, but there's an energy of change here. You are a mutable sign, so I don't think that bothers you a ton. The other, maybe it was Aquarius, so that might be a video you might want to go check out, but I don't think that's a problem for you, Pisces, being able to sort of change or adapt to a situation. But this may be a great time of change. I do have the Seven of Swords showing up for you as underneath the deck. So there's an energy of perhaps running away from something here. Feeling like you're being lied to, actually being lied to. Sort of telling a lie, figuring out what you can get away with. Somebody again doing that to you. You're showing up as judgment. So regardless of what the deceit was, there will be divine judgment for this. This is the past coming back to affect the present and the future. And again, this is like outside of the human will. We can pass judgment on certain things, but this is the type of judgment that occurs on a grander level than the individual or the human. So when you hear judgment, also justice comes up just in my head, but when you hear judgment, what do you feel? Particularly around a situation that has to do with lies and deceit, also what do you feel? If you know that there are some things that you could have done better in the past, is there a way to begin to make an amends for those things before judgment hits you? And if there hasn't been, then I don't think there's anything you have to worry about. This situation is about stress, being stuck in the head, having sleepless nights, perhaps a situation that you're afraid of judgment being passed. So again, if there was some sort of lie or deceit, then you do want to rectify that. This could also just be a situation of like getting away with as much as you can. So not necessarily a negative or a bad situation, but just getting away with as much as you can, or somebody getting away with as much as they can. This person is holding one sword behind their back, you see? So there's just an energy here. Take it as it resonates, but there's something here that has to do with deceit. The opportunity here is a lot of happiness. So whatever is going on, maybe there's some stress that you've been holding on to, that you have the opportunity to let go of, that'll ultimately bring in some happiness. But I would consider that moving forward. You do have two tens here. You have 10 of Pentacles showing up in the near future as well. So a lot of abundance coming in as well for you. You also have the 10 of Swords showing up. Can't make this up. 10 of Swords showing up in the recent past. So painful endings. You may have let go of something in the recent past and it's still causing you a lot of stress. I think you ultimately let go of it because it was causing you a lot of stress. So I feel like this is something that's already happened for you. But the 10 that is missing is the 10 of Wands. So you might still be carrying around the burden of this thing that you already let go of here. The universe is working on bringing you rest and recovery. So there was probably a time where you were heartbroken regarding this situation, and now the universe is working on bringing you some rest and recovery, giving you the opportunity to sort of settle your thoughts in this situation, get back to the root of you here. What you don't see is a lot of happiness coming in. And again, like I said, you have happiness in the Ten of Cups. You have happiness and abundance in the Ten of Pentacles. You've dropped the swords here. The only thing that's missing is the Ten of Wands, which is the burdens. So if you can drop the burdens too, and I think you have, there's a lot of happiness. And again, this is like a season of happiness. This is like overarching energy. You also may be dealing with a Leo in your life that you're not quite aware of. This also has to do with timing. So we could be talking about late summer here as well, in terms of when this whole situation, especially the situation around money coming in or abundance coming in, or even weddings or something like that, a lot of happiness coming in for you. Could be a situation that has more to do with the summer than it has to do with now, or into the spring for you. Seven of Cups is showing up here as you in this situation. I think you might have a lot of illusions around your options, perhaps. So either you have a lot of options, or you're stuck in this place where there's so much to choose from that you haven't quite decided. With that, I would say write everything down, start to prioritize. You have hopes and fears that you're going to be able to accomplish what you want to accomplish. I see you having all the tools in front of you, but I almost see you feeling like there's too many tools. There's too much you could do to make the things that you want in your life happen. And what's right in front of you is just holding on. You might have accumulated quite a bit of savings in this point in time. You might or you might have gotten rid of your savings. Take that as it resonates. But what I'm getting is that you have the option to maybe start something, maybe start a new business, start a new plan. I think with all the things that have been going on with like the stock market and everything, like maybe you were thinking like, maybe I can hold on to some coin and like make this money move in a certain direction. You're hoping to change your circumstances. I think you can, but I think you have to settle the mind first, is what I'm getting. And if you can in this moment, just don't look towards any like get rich quick schemes or anything like that. I don't think that they're going to turn out well. You have the power to manifest anything you want to right now. So use your resources wisely. I think you've probably built up quite a bit of savings. If you haven't, that's something that's right in front of you. And again, this is by summer. So if you think about like what you can accumulate by summer, you may be in a better position to manifest than you are now. So especially because it's showing up in the hopes and fears position, there's potential to be able to manifest anything that you want to. So grow your resources so that you're really in a position to move on something when it comes up for you. I see the Ace of Swords showing up in the future. So something new coming in, a new insight, new inspiration here. Possibly truth around a situation that has been a little bit shrouded in deceit in the recent past, or just kind of in this season, really. In this season, in this reading, in this this month, whatever comes to mind when I say deceit, holding things back, running away from things, that's probably what I'm talking about. There's going to be some truth coming in around this situation and an opportunity to really step into some abundance and happiness here. The only real sign I see here is this Leo energy. I'm also going to clarify, I want to clarify the Judgment card that shows up. I want to clarify the Ten of Pentacles that shows up here, and also the Seven of Cups. Like, what are you confused about here? And we'll look at what happens after this new potential, this new insight comes in. Aces are just potentiality, right? So by learning more about what the potential outcome could be, I think you'll be able to see things as they move through your life a little bit more clearly. Let's get some advice for you first, though. Some advice for Pisces about how to move forward here. Advice from Pisces. Advice for Pisces, not from Pisces. If I ask you, who are you? You answer, I am the one who sees. From back in here, somewhere I look out. and I am aware of the events, thoughts, and emotions that pass before me. There really is a need to step back here. Everything that's happening to you, all your thoughts, your emotions, your energy, things that hurt, the things that itch, they're all showing up in the same place in consciousness. So it's really important as these events play out to kind of detach from the events as they play out. And the more detached you can be, the more you can participate with the divine in the creation of what you want. Because I really do see you wanting to create more abundance in your life. And in order to do that, I see that happening for you, particularly this summer. But in order to do that, you can set yourself off on a good foot by taking the time this week to really think about and to figure out what to hold on to, and in turn figure out what to drop. Okay, so I'm going to continue clarifying in the extended. You can join me there. There's a link in the description box below. If I don't see you over there, I'll see you next time. Thanks, Pisces.